can see everything. Can you start?
Theody, are you playing a video or?
Hi, Theody. Have you started? Hey, Theody.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you started?
Yes.
What have you started? Have you started? Because we're seeing the PowerPoint, the first page.
Sorry, Isang.
What are you waiting for?
Sorry, you were saying something.
Yes, man. What are we waiting for? Are you playing video?
Oh yeah, don't you see
Oh, we
my
don't see
screen?
video. No, we don't see video.
Oh, why? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because you video, no. We only see your screen, which is Atomy Probiotics 10 plus.
So you can, how do you do it when you share your video?
Theody, when you show your screen, make sure you're choosing the first screen, the main screen, because you have options, right? What screen you wanna show? Show the main.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
when
have
you
the
could,
PowerPoint, and then embedded in that PowerPoint is the video.
Oh.
no, we don't see.
So you are not seeing you're not seeing the video?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I will just go to the PowerPoint, back to the PowerPoint then. This one, you can see this?
Yes.
Okay. So the probiotic, there are 60 sachet in one box, 2.5 gram each sachet. So if you take, I recommended to take one sachet per day. So one box is good for 2 months. Why probiotics are important? Why is it important? Because probiotics help enhance immune system. It will treat digestive and intestinal issues such as diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, cramping, or bloating. But other than the, the opposite of diarrhea, which is constipation, probiotic also help in that because the good bacteria will help in cleansing the colon. And so, but you have to take lots of water also. Even if you take probiotic and eat lots of fibers, if you don't have enough water, you will still have that constipation. And another importance is it restores bacterial balance in the body. So there are always good and bad bacteria in our body. We cannot avoid the bad bacteria. But if we take probiotics, it will restore the bacterial balance. The ideal is there should be at least 80% of bacterial population as good bacteria and 20% as bad bacteria. But if it is reversed, if there will be more of the bad bacteria compared to the good bacteria, then that's when we will get sick. So there are more benefits of probiotics. And this is, it will improve mental health conditions such as depression and anxiety. These are just examples of mental health conditions because it will, especially if you take probiotic together with Hemohim, it will help in modulating or controlling your mood swing, and it can help keep your heart healthy. It's because there is lots of pathogens or bad bacteria in our system. It could attack our heart, and sometimes there is this inflammation of the lining of the heart, and that's and then we have that what they call rheumatic heart. So kind of like probiotic will help prevent inflammation of our organs, heart, lungs, kidney, liver. and it may reduce the severity of certain allergies and eczema. But if you take probiotic together with Hemohim, lots of allergies and eczema are eliminated, as testified by Chelsea yesterday. Now, microorganisms in probiotics 10 plus. Why is it called a probiotics 10 plus? Because there are 10 strains of probiotics. So actually the Atomy probiotics has all the possible strains of probiotics. There are 3 of the bifidobacterium, and there are 6 of the lactobacillus, and 1 streptococcus. You know, for infants, as soon as we are born, we have a big population of bifidobacteria in our intestine. And because especially for mothers who are breastfeeding, their children will get the bifidobacterium bifidum in the mother's milk. So that's why it's called probiotics 10 plus. So 10 strains, but what is the plus? The plus denotes the sub-ingredients, which are the food for the probiotics. And these are apples, bananas, and strawberries. So there are other ingredients like the lactobacillus acidophilus powder, and then the kimchi, the extract of lactobacillus from kimchi is also added. And there are these oligosaccharides. Oligosaccharides, these are carbohydrates, medium chain carbohydrates that will be food for this good bacteria. And there is papain. Papain is an anti-inflammatory. It is a plant protease. Protease is an enzyme that digests protein. So it will help. The probiotics will help in the digestion of protein foods in our intestines, stomach, and then intestine. And then hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid. This is a kind of acid that is found in most high-end skincare, like our skincare products. It contains this hyaluronic acid, and that's why one effect of probiotic to the skin is you will have a healthy skin. And then it has elastin peptide, and this is the protein molecules that helps in the elasticity of the skin. And xylitol, this is a compound that will prevent bad breath. That's why probiotic helps in controlling bad breath. And then there are this lemon extract, orange extract, which also add vitamin C to because orange and lemon, they have vitamin C. And of course, add flavors and food for the probiotics. Lactose is food for the acidophilus acidophilus, if I go back, acidophilus casei, lactobacillus acidophilus. The substrate or the food for this is lactose. Can you hear me? Hello? So why Atomy probiotic is absolute quality? I Googled, I checked, I Googled probiotic. It came out, more than 20 brands of probiotic being sold in the market. Now, why Atomy probiotic is the absolute quality probiotic? It's because in the Atomy probiotic, at the start, there are 20 billion colonies forming unit, and then they said they are guaranteeing up to 3 billion colonies forming unit before the expiry date. But other brands, they have only about 1 million. The Atomy brand also contains both the prebiotic. Prebiotic are those sub-ingredients like the apple, the banana, and the strawberry, and all those oligosaccharides, the papain, and all those ingredients that I just pointed out earlier. So the Atomy brand contains both the prebiotic. It prepares it is a preparation for the probiotic. So prebiotic and probiotic are contained in our in one packet of the Atomy probiotics. And then the Atomy probiotic has acid resistance to survive the stomach acid, because our stomach has acidic environment. Now the intestine has alkaline environment. So the prebiotics produce lactic acid that kills acid-sensitive bad bacteria in the intestine. So when should you take probiotic? A prebiotic taken at any time of day will unlikely harm you. So probiotic, you can take it any time of day. But it could be beneficial if you take the probiotic in the morning so that the good bacteria population is built up in your gut system before you take food for the rest of the day. So now for members, for a 2-month supply, it's $33 with 13,000 PB. For a non-member, it's $46. So when you are a member, you are saving $13 or $6.50 every month. And membership is free. Why will you not be a member? Thank you very much. If you then we can spend some time answering questions and discussion, sharing your experience with probiotic. What happened?
About Hemohim.
Hemohim? Shall I proceed now with Hemohim?
Everybody looks like they muted themselves. So maybe you finish the Hemohim and then we can have a Q&A.
No, as the host, you can unmute them, unmute everybody so that we can have a discussion on probiotic so that we will be concentrated.
Yeah, all participants are unmuted, but some reason it's still muted. So I think every one of you has to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I
So
can't do it.
any experience that you'd like to share of your use of probiotic or question? I'm not promising that I can answer all your questions, but I could do some research, and next time we meet, I could answer you. And I would like to correct Hisang. I was trained as soil chemist, but when I came to Canada, I'm no longer a scientist. I became a scientist.
Once you're a scientist, you're always scientist.
Yes.
Yeah, that's your professional. Yep. Don't forget. Yeah. Yeah, wherever you go, your identity is always there. So once you're Atomian, you're always Atomian. Even if you don't
That's
reach
right.
Autoset website, you're still Atomian.
Every time you use Atomy products, you're Atomian. And
Yes,
for me, I can no longer live without Atomy products.
Bernadette, I want to see your face. Let's take a picture before anybody moves. Yay. One more.
You have to spread.
Thank you. Thank you. Everybody's such a poser.
I want to share something about probiotics because probiotics is my top favorite product of Atomy.
Yes.
Because I cannot survive without taking probiotics every day. I was sick with my digestive problem for 1 year. I've been in and out of the hospital, and I've been taking pantoprazole for acidity and reflux.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So only probiotics is the one that actually helped me. I cannot live without the pantoprazole, but Hising was like, no, heartburn, take probiotics, take probiotics. I won't stop until like I take 3 per day. It actually helps me with my heartburn. And I do the same thing with my dad. Before, I cannot eat spicy food for like maybe 4 years since I came here in Canada. But ever since I take probiotics, and my dad, every single day, we've been eating spicy food. Even coffee, I cannot drink coffee, not even tea, soda, or alcohol. Now I can actually
Have a lot of alcohol.
drink pop, drink coffee, Atomy coffee, and eat spicy food. Good food. Yeah, it's actually very good. Something that can um, help people with digestion, not just digestion, but acidity problem.
Yeah, yes, because with the 10 strains of probiotic that in there, and there is the prebiotic as well. There is that protease, that papain. It will help in the digestion of the proteins, and acid burn is because of too much acidity in your system.
Mm-hmm.
I had problems too. I acquired celiac when I was 60 years old. So I had to get rid of all the gluten in my system. And whenever I have an attack, it was so bad and my doctor kept saying to me, take probiotics. But the ones that I was taking, I would get the commercial ones. He said that they were not good enough. I should get the real good stuff. That's why I got
That's
into
true.
network marketing, because I couldn't find very good ones, and I used to buy from Unicity, and they were very expensive.
Yeah.
So with the probiotics, it really helped me in coping with my celiac. I'm able to manage now. I can take some gluten.
Yeah, that's true, because gluten is that protein.
Yeah.
Gluten is a protein in wheat. So yeah, if we have these probiotics that, with the 10 strains of probiotics in Atomy Probiotic 10 Plus, so there are those that will digest the protein, digest the carbohydrates, like the oligosaccharides and everything. So it will balance, it helps in the digestion.
Yeah, sometimes, with I take probiotics and enzyme, especially when I'm eating meat.
Yes,
Probiotics is
fine
not enough.
zyme.
I need to take
Fine zyme, no?
Yeah.
Fine zyme.
Probiotics before meal, fine zyme after meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
That's what I
effective way
do,
to
yeah.
do. Oh, this is a good thing. Good point. I never push this for people with celiac problem.
Yeah.
A lot of diets is coming out with no gluten, right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
So this is very
Fine
good.
enzyme is, that's one of the things that
Oh, welcome, Bernadette.
Yeah, Bernadette was here all this time.
Yeah, at last.
Yeah,
I'm so glad, because I've been always inviting her. She said, I cannot connect to Zoom. So I think now she connected through her cell phone.
No, I think it's not the first time, right? Well, Bernadette was here. So how about we invite the Bernadette before Theody starts Hemohim? How about we invite Bernadette and Bikana to share their story, because Bikana has been here for a while. It's been a while to see Bikana and Bernadette. So, hey, Bernadette, do you want to introduce yourself to everybody, and then do you want to do some like 1 minute speech for everybody?
Hello, I'm Bernadette. Atomian since May 2014. May 19, 2014.
Wow.
And I'm still here. Healthy and well. Using all the products that I can reach, that I can pay, that I can use, and sharing it to people that I know and to the people that I reach out. So, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
I sponsored Bernadette. Sponsored Bernadette. She was the first one I sponsored in Ottawa. So Bernadette lives in Ottawa. And she has built her network. She has members in US, all her relatives in the US and in the Philippines, and lots of her friends in Ottawa.
And also Bernadette sponsored the lady in Scarborough, Toronto. Her name is Rose.
Yeah,
and then
Rose.
recently I met her, and then she's she's interested and she wants to know more about Atomy, and because she's only using the skincare, but she wants to know more about, so we're gonna go see her. We're gonna bring her to Theody. So Theody will give her tutor. Okay. And Bikana, it's been a while, honey. Hey, Bikana.
Hi, I'm just around here. I'm not going everywhere. It's just that I just need to find time, but I'm trying to be to sneak out and listen to everybody. I just have a question regarding probiotics because I watched one networking company who had a probiotics, and they had prebiotics. They separate pre and probiotics.
Yeah.
My question is, if we have a prebiotics on the probiotics pack that we have, why did they not put it there? Also, another question that came across into my mind is that I think this is not regarding probiotics, but one product which is similar. It's the omega. Is it true that there's a turmeric in that omega? I'm just wondering.
They said because of the yellow that gives it the yellow color.
Yeah, I was just wondering because it's hard to communicate with the other people if the what do you call this? The content, one of the ingredients is not there, but we are saying, oh, turmeric is included.
But to be sure, in the website at the channel Atomy, click on the products. There are videos about for each products.
Yeah, I understand.
the popular one. Yeah.
Yes, I understand. However, they should put it in the packaging, right?
Oh, the ingredients you mean?
Yes, in the packaging as well. Like it comes with like probiotics and prebiotics, something like that.
I think kind of like there is certain quantity level before there is certain quantity or amount that before you will put it as one of the ingredients.
Yeah, I think so. If the ingredient the quantity is too small, they don't actually put it. But if you go online, you will see every single ingredient in. So it's when you go shopping, when you go one by one product, when you click one by one product, there's some information about the product. So you don't really need to go deep into a channel Atomy. You can see. Sometimes you can just Google it Atomy at omega-3, and then you can get some. Yep.
And going back to prebiotic question, Bikana, I said, why is it not in the list of products? It is already there, like those apple, banana, strawberry, and the oligosaccharides. Those are prebiotics.
Oh, it just didn't specify.
It's not. It will not be presented as one group of prebiotic. And you said like, why other companies? Why other network marketing company, they sell a separate product of prebiotic and a separate probiotic? Well, for them to make more money. And other network marketing companies are manufacturers also. Atomy is the only network marketing company that does not manufacture any products. It is concentrating on distribution, but they have an exclusive contract for each product, one manufacturer. And they have that mutual, what is the term? Mutual check of quality control. There is that agreement that anytime Atomy employee can go and do quality control. Yes.
I would think it's because some technology of the other company doesn't have the technology that Calmer has, which
that's also another thing.
Combine prebiotics and probiotics. But it's actually better if it is, because prebiotics is the food for probiotics, so probiotics will not die, right? So it will be alive there, like 3 billion bacteria. And going back to and the omega-3, the turmeric is there. It's just used as an antioxidant, so the fish oil will not oxidate, but it's not necessary to be on the label. Not a main ingredient. That's why it's not included on the label.
And also the Atomy probiotics, it's in powder form. Right? It is in powder form, and the way it was when they prepared it, it's freeze dried. So kind of like the bacteria, the probiotic, the good bacteria there are in a dormant state. As soon as it will touch as soon as you put it in your mouth, as soon as it touches your saliva, they are alive. And so they need that food, that probiotic with it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Also, yeah, that's why I mentioned as well about omega, because I've heard from one of the doctor that it's better to have oil if you're taking turmeric. It will absorb more the turmeric, the benefit of the turmeric inside your system. If you have oil, if you will accompany it with oil, any oil.
Yeah.
So that's why I just asked regarding the, the labeling, if they, why they didn't emphasize turmeric with that fish oil. That's all, but thank you so much for answering my question.
Oh, you're welcome. You're raising your hand, Maria?
Because they use our omega-3, it has E, omega-3. They use as an antioxidant the vitamin E and the turmeric oil because those are fat soluble. So when they use it into fat, it will not oxidate. When they say it will not smell bad, it will not go bad. But at the same time, it makes the omega-3 increase the absorption in the body with vitamin E and turmeric oil, which is good. We can also add that information to our partners if we want to sell the omega-3. Why it is different from others, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
That's good.
Oh, we can have another discussion some other day concentrating on omega-3. So can I proceed now to the next?
Yes.
Okay.
Hemohim.
Yeah, okay. So I will share again my screen. Hemohim. This is the #1 selling Atomy products. Hemohim, and this is my favorite. And when sometimes I like to say Hemohim, but I say Atomy. And sometimes I like to say Atomy and I say Hemohim. They are interchangeable to me because really kind of like Hemohim and Atomy, that is really, it's the flagship product. Hemohim is the flagship product of Atomy. The first product that Atomy distributed is Hemohim, and then followed by the skincare 6 set. So two products before, starting in 2009. These are the 2 products that they have been selling before. But then, more products have come in after that. So Hemohim, we have to kickstart our day with Hemohim. So in the morning, I'll start my day with Hemohim and combine it with Hong Sang Dam, and then with the black coffee. So that is actually my hot drink in the morning. Hemohim, Hong Sang Dam, and black coffee, no sugar. So Hemohim, hemo stands for hemoglobin. H stands for hematopoiesis, or this is the production of blood in the bone marrow. I for immuno, M modulation. So Hemohim is a product that will help in the production of hemoglobin and build the immune system and modulate. So there is immune modulation. As I've been always saying, Hemohim is one of a kind product. There are so many products in the market that will say boost the immune system. Name it. There are lots of these products being sold by network marketing companies, by direct selling companies, and even in drugstores and other health stores. They say boost the immune system, boost the immune system. But there is no other product aside from Hemohim that will modulate the immune system. Because, when you have lots of allergies or autoimmune diseases, that means your immune system is overactive, that your own immune system is attacking other glands, other tissues in your body. So Hemohim, one of a kind. It helps in the production of hemoglobin. It helps in producing more blood, and increases, it modulates the immune system. Increase when it is low, modulate when it is too active. So immunity, this refers to the ability to organize and destroy pathogens such as viruses or bacteria when they enter our body. In other words, this is the ability of our body to protect itself from harm. So how do functional health supplements like Hemohim, related to immune system help us? It will increase the number of immunocytes or enhance their functions. Immunocytes, these are just like the soldiers in our body. And it helps destroy, these immunocytes will help destroy harmful pathogens, and the functional supplements like Hemohim will help in with the immunomodulation function. It will also address distortion in the cells, and so it will reduce unwanted immune reactions. Now, how is Hemohim developed? Hemohim was developed even before Atomy was established, and it is a product, or it is a project by the Food and Biotechnology team of Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, it is the third largest atomic energy research institute in the country. So it is the third one next to US and Russia. So they were given a project because the scientists are constantly exposed to radiation from nuclear and because of nuclear energy. So they were given funds to research and find a functional biodefense food or preparation that will deal or prevent radiation damage. So for 8 years, they did the research. 5 years was to identify what are the products, the natural products that have this function of increasing the immune system. So they did research of more than 3,000 Chinese herbal medicine, because Chinese is so popular with herbs. So 5 years of laboratory research, and then 3 years of clinical trials. Now, after they identified the product, KERI, or the Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, could not mass produce the product because they are a research institute. They are not a manufacturer. So there is another company, Colmar Korea, that manufactures cosmetics and health products, but they don't market it as Colmar brand, but they sell those products that they have manufactured, those individual health and beauty products that they manufacture. They sell it to big pharmaceuticals and cosmetic companies. But because of that, Colmar Korea per se cannot do the manufacturing. So they have to form another company called Colmar B&H to do the manufacturing. So Colmar B&H is a company that was established as the first research enterprise. There has to be a law in Korea that will be passed so that they will be able to establish this enterprise, because Colmar B&H is an investment of a government entity, which is KERI, Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute, and a private company, which is Colmar Korea. So Colmar Korea provided 70% of the capital, and the KERI provided that they valued the technology that KERI produced. They valued it equivalent to 30% of the capital. So with that, they started Colmar B&H. And so it passed after the Hemohim is manufactured by Colmar B&H, then they have several testing, and then it passed the individually approved evaluation by the Ministry of Food Drug and Ministry of Food Science in Food and Drug Science in Korea. So that started the commercialization of Hemohim. But Colmar B&H, who is the manufacturer, they're having a hard time marketing the product. And then our founder CEO got sick before 2009. He got very serious sickness that the doctors told him he's about 6 months to live. But when CEO Park kept taking the Hemohim, he got healed. And after he was healed, he has been praying as a strong Christian, a strong believer. He knows that God has a hand in his healing. So he asked what is God's purpose that he was healed. And God spoke to him because he has a very good business background and business skills to put up a business that will market Hemohim so that lots more and more people around the world will have benefit from Hemohim. So he established Atomy as a marketing distribution company with the first purpose to market Hemohim. So there is an exclusive agreement between Atomy and Colmar B&H that every product that Colmar B&H manufactures, Atomy will market. Now, the three herbs that were identified are Angelica gigas, Lingosticum sinense, and Peonia lactiflora. So they did an extraction of each of these herbs, but then after extraction, they have to combine the extract. So Hemohim is a new substance with a special immune function that has been developed from the extract of Angelica gigas, Lingosticum sinense, or known commonly as Chuanxiong, and Peonia lactiflora through biological engineering and radiation technology. So what they did, they combined the extract and subjected it to radiation technology because they are they are doing research on the good use of nuclear energy. So safety and function has been proven through clinical tests and has been approved by the Korean Food and Drug Administration. So the thing is, you know, Hemohim has lots of patents in Korea, in Japan, US, and in European countries, because when they combine the extract from these three herbs and subjected it to radiation technology, bioengineering and radiation technology, a new substance is formed, which is unique. So that's why they patented it. So no other company can duplicate Hemohim. Of course, no other company can have the technology of Carey because, you know, they will have to invest, any company will have to invest billions of dollars in machineries before they'll be able to copy the technology of Carey. That's why Hemohim is one of a kind. So there has been animal and human testing done, and the result of with Hemohim, and these are what are the results. So how it boosts the immune system or modulate the immune system is because it improves the natural killer cell vitality. The natural killer cell, these are immunocytes produced in the marrow that destroys harmful cells directly. These are composed of the white blood cells and the red blood cells. So these are the mostly of the white blood cells. These are the natural killer cells, the soldiers in our body. And then other than enhancing the natural killer cell vitality, it enhances cytokine production. Cytokine, this is a protein molecule that plays a part in signal transmission. The cytokine is the messenger. So the cytokine will give the message to the natural killer cell. If, you know, this protein molecule, when they sense that there is an invader, there is a distortion in the cell, or there is there are harmful microorganisms that invades the body, then the cytokine is activated, will pass that message to the natural killer cells to attack this invader, the foreign bodies in our system. Now, it will Hemohim enhances cytokine production, but it also modulates. If it is too much activity, then it will modulate. That's why it's really unique. So it will have the result. There will be enhanced immunity, which is for maintenance of health, and then enhanced immunocyte vitality. So it will increase the biodefense. So who should take Hemohim? Hemohim is perfect for athletics, for physical strength, housewives, because of especially those who experience physical fatigue, the office workers who work 40 hours a week and sometimes overtime work, students for stamina reinforcement if they have to study and work past midnight to prepare for their lessons, and the elders for energy recovery, because as we age, our immune system level goes down. That, the deterioration of the body as we age. But then we cannot prevent aging. That's part of life. But we can either age prematurely. You can age prematurely if you're not taking care of your body. You don't care about what food you eat, and your lifestyle is stressful, and you abuse your body. You can prematurely age, or you can normally age. Let's say, okay, you exercise, you are careful with what you eat, but you are not taking any supplement. So that's normal aging. When you reach 60 plus, 70, you become susceptible to diseases. But there is such thing as graceful aging gracefully. That is, you can age gracefully if you take care of your body, do exercise, conscious of the food you eat, and also you take supplements, so that whatever the body is missing, it is provided, so that the body can repair itself or can check the damages by itself. And that is my goal, to age gracefully up to age 95. So what sets Hemohim apart? There are 3 of the most powerful herbs in Hemohim. The Angelica gigas, and there are around 15. I have here 15 on my list that are the benefits of this Angelica gigas as a medicinal herb. Number 1 in the list is it maintains hormonal balance. In our body, hormone is very important, because hormone is this protein substance that controls the functioning of our organs, kidney, liver, pancreas, lungs, and the heart. Second in my list is it is a blood tonic, because it helps in the production of hemoglobin and works in the hematopoiesis. So it's in the blood. Life is in the blood. If you suck, they said that if you suck the blood out of the body, what remains is a corpse. So life is in the blood. When there's no more blood, there's no life. And without the shedding of the blood, the Bible said, this is the spirit in the spiritual aspect. That's why the requirement for what word will I say? The requirement as a punishment of sin is the shedding of the blood. In the Old Testament, they use animals, lamb, sheep, and as a symbolism of, for the sacrifice, for them to ask forgiveness of the sin. in the New Testament is the blood of Jesus shed on Calvary that ultimately paid for the penalty of the sins of mankind for those who believe in him. So I could name more of the benefits from just one. The first herb, Angelica gigas, improves blood circulation, prevents anemia, reduces mood swing, detoxify the body, improves heart health, antioxidant capacity, it fights depression, it strengthens bones, it lowers blood sugar levels, it reduces inflammation. So there are about 15 of these that are here on my list. The second herbs, which is the Ligosticum sinensis or Chuan Xiong. I don't know if I pronounce it right. The benefits of this is it has anti-inflammatory properties, it has analgesic properties, it has antibacterial properties, it has antifungal properties, it has sedative properties, so it will calm you down. You know, what is the function of sedative? Is there, if you are how's that, like get nervous and overexcited,
sedation is more like calming down your,
yeah,
like
it calms down your nervous
like
system.
sleepy.
Yeah, okay, and you will have also a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So it will treat anemia, it will treat headache. So that's why they're saying those that have chronic headache or migraine headaches, when they keep on taking Hemohim, their migraine is gone. Okay. So those with experiencing menstrual syndrome, you know, dysmenorrhea, if you take Hemohim continually, it could relieve your menstrual, your dysmenorrhea pain. And infertility issues, so that there are testimonies that those who do not get pregnant after the husband and the wife take Hemohim, you know, continually, then they become pregnant. Of course, it helps in the immune system. And then the third herb, Paeonia lactiflora, this is a punis, that you can see in your garden, beautiful puny flower. It is a blood tonic. It helps in digestion and in intestinal issues. It will improve heart health, and it will help in the healthy brain function. So it could be preventing dementia and maybe Alzheimer's. I don't know. We don't have yet testimony about Alzheimer's, but it could be, because in my case, I'm praying to grow to age gracefully up to age 95 with sound mind, without Alzheimer or dementia. So this Paeonia help in proper functioning of colon, lungs, liver, and spleen, and help relieve nerve pain and headaches. And it contains the substance called adaptogen. Adaptogen, this is a substance that will help the body combat the effects of stress. So that's why if you be taking Hemohim continuously, it will relieve stress in your body, and again help in the immune system. So the production of Hemohim, it is set apart because it used nuclear technology to remove toxic elements from herbs. Now this is the uniqueness of this Hemohim with other herbal medicine or herbal supplements. It's because, you know, when you extract, you know, when you make tea from herbs, whatever substance that is in that plant will go into the extract. And that is because the plant cannot determine which element or which substance is toxic and what is not toxic. The plant will absorb any element that is in the soil. So that's why some doctors who are prescribing Chinese medicine, they said don't take it for long, because if you take it for long, whatever toxins that is in that herb will accumulate in your body. But for Hemohim, no matter how long you take Hemohim, there is no toxicity because through nuclear technology and chromatographic, liquid chromatography, they separate the toxic elements from the active ingredient in each of the herbs. They said, like, I remember in the presentation at Colmar BNH, they said, like, it's like in a buffet. You are offered lots of foods on the table, but then you can pick which one you would like to eat. So that's how that's how it is done with Hemohim. They did a research. What are the ingredients in each of these herbs? Angelica gigas, Ligosticum sinensis, and Peonia lactiflora. What is that ingredient that is active, that has the healing property or active ingredient in this? So they identify that, and then they pick those ingredients or those substances. And then it is able to have high amounts of active ingredients without side effects. Just to make a note on these side effects, only the Angelica gigas has some side effect, and the side effect is like this. If you have allergy to cilantro or coriander, celery, or dill, it is advised that you will not take Hemohim because the Angelica gigas, it will cause you to have allergy. It will magnify your allergy to cilantro or coriander, celery, or dill. And another one is because one effect of the Angelica gigas is blood tonic or thinning of the blood, because it will improve, because it is improving circulation of the blood. So if you are already taking blood thinner, maybe you have to consult with your doctor, because blood thinner like warfarin may, if you take Hemohim together with your warfarin, it will how's that, like it may have it may cause bleeding, because you have the thinning of the blood by the warfarin, because there is a substance in Angelica gigas that is called coumarin, and this coumarin has a blood thinning effect. So for the skeptic, oh, sorry for the wrong spelling. I missed a P there. For the skeptic, the doubtful, those who do not believe anything unless they test it or unless they have all the proof. For the skeptic, what I would say is Hemohim is the most researched natural health product in the world. On the National Institute of Health's website, www.nih.gov, there are over 160 published research papers on Hemohim, and many of the conditions mentioned earlier. Those that I have mentioned about the function of Angelica gigas, Ligosticum sinensis, and Peonia lactiflora. So just search Hemohim to get the list of papers. So if you have, this is what Esther is a retired nurse. Esther Lee. So this is what she said, like, oh, if someone you're talking to is really, would not believe you, they want more authority, just tell them to go to the nih.gov website and do the research themselves. So for member, it is 114 per box of Hemohim with 54,600 points. It's good for 1 month supply, so it's $3.80 per day. Well, if you are really that constrained in your budget, maybe you cut off on Tim Hortons or Starbucks or chips or other non-essential snacks. So, but if you for the 4 set, it's $420. So you are saving $9 per box if you buy set of 4. For non-members, it's $200 plus per box, and per box of 4, it's 800. Oh, I heard that before Atomy was established, the cost of Hemohim being sold by Colmar B&H is $800. But people are buying it because it has effect. You know, if you have a disease that you get well with Hemohim, what is $800? Health is wealth. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Any question?
I have a question. What is the youngest age that can safely take Hemohim?
6.
6 years old, the same with probiotic, eh? 6.
However, you can give them, it's up
small
to you.
amount,
Not regularly, and then the amount will be a little bit different. But let's say if your baby is born with the leukemia or, you know, any health immune related health condition, I strongly recommend to give them even it's a baby. And it's just a recommendation over 6 years old, because until the 6 years old, you would still immune system is developing, so you don't really want it to do anything. But that's a recommendation. It's personal choice, I think.
Oh, that's the same with probiotic. They're recommending 6 years old up to 100 years old can take probiotic.
Rana, did you? Rana, did you?
Yeah.
And there is no overdose. There is no overdose of Hemohim, right? I have not heard any overdose.
Yeah, there's no overdose, but if you take more than 6, it's almost the same. So
the same effect. So don't
however,
spend,
if
don't
you
spend more.
Let's say you have a digestive problem, if you're in the if you're in the hospital, so your digestive system is not functioning properly, and in that case, more the better, because you don't know how much is gonna go into your system. So just pouring the Hemohim. Yep.
But they don't allow, like Fred, he has to take it secretly, right, Olive?
Yeah. No, actually, you know, if you really strongly talk to doctors, I want to take it, and they cannot say no.
And
Yeah.
They took his Hemohim. They put it aside because he had so many medications.
Yeah. Let's say while you are under the treatment, yeah, they're kind of strict, but like in my mom's case was they're not really doing anything because she was dying. So
that's
you know, like those IV and everything, they said, you know, you can do whatever you want, but her body is not gonna observe.
I'm sorry. Anymore.
Actually, it didn't go into this.
Oh yeah, the one reason why the doctors would not like you to take it when you are taking another prescribed medication from them, because if there will be a reaction, it will be their responsibility, the doctor's responsibility. That's why they're saying kind of like don't take it. But if you don't tell the doctor, then it's your responsibility. If you don't tell the doctor that you are taking it, then they cannot prevent you from taking it. But
actually, you know, by law and everything, it's not illegal to take the Hemohim, because Hemohim is not
therapeutic.
It's not herbal extract. If it's a herbal extract from the like a herbal store, then maybe they can they can do something with the medication you're taking at the hospital. But Hemohim is not herbal extract. Hemohim is food. So nobody cannot say don't eat food.
Yeah, the category that it's marketed is as a food supplement.
Food.
So it's not therapeutic.
No,
so
it's
there
food.
Is no term. We cannot use food. That it has therapeutic effect. But when you take it, that you will observe there is therapeutic effect, but we are not marketing it. Atomy is not marketing it as that product with therapeutic effect. It is being marketed as a supplement.
Any other question? Because its time is almost 8:30. So any other question?
Oh, can we hear the testimony of April on Hemohim? I shared it on my Facebook.
It's kind of long. If you will allow me to share it next time.
Next time, yeah.
Okay.
The thing I want to say today is I want to emphasize the Dongquai component of this to cancer patients, because in my case, my doctors were administering to me high dose blood thinners. So if you push a cancer patient to take Hemohim and you tell the patient to take this 6 packets a day, imagine one packet of Hemohim has 3,334 milligrams. So if you take 6 packets, that's 20,000 plus milligrams of Angelica sinensis. And Theody said that Angelica sinensis has the blood thinning effect. So if you push a cancer patient, or if you recommend this to a cancer patient, I would have to ask you to ask the patient first, are you on blood thinners? Because patients who are having chemotherapy, it's natural for doctors to administer daily blood thinner to them to prevent blood clots. Yeah, that's the only thing I want to share.
Yeah, that's very good information. And not only Hemohim, there are many supplements, functional supplements or herbal supplements out there. They have a blood thinning function. So not only Hemohim, because my mom used to take something else. I think MSN has blood thinning too. And boom, she's liking it because she said when she take it, her headache goes away. So she kind of like take it like a lot. And then doctor found out her blood, it was too thin. And doctor said, what kind of supplement are you taking? And doctor said, don't take the supplement, just take the medication. But I think doctor was kind of ignorant. If the supplement works, why do you have to go with the chemical? But anyway, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's really true. My mom's brother was really, really thinning. It's because of the, I think it was MSN.
Oh, there is a study that the cause of death for COVID is blood clotting.
Yeah.
So
Hemohim.
If Hemohim prevents blood clotting, so taking Hemohim could hasten the healing.
So I'd like to ask, do we have any guest speaker, anybody this week? Friday and Saturday, I just wanted to confirm.
We have Carl this Friday.
Friday.
Do's and don'ts for sales.
Oh,
do you want to put them on the cacao? Maria, do you want to put them on the cacao so
yes.
let everybody know that what's
Leah,
going on?
did you already confirm the? No. I mean, for normal.
What's going on? So
I will message you regarding normal. Probably 17th.
Okay. Yeah, so this coming Friday we'll have, hold on, let me look into it.
Carl?
This Friday we'll be having Carl Pabandero, that's Leia's brother, to discuss about do's and don'ts for sales. And then
can you make a nice little promotional notification with the Carl's face?
Poster kind of? Okay.
He lost lots of weight, introduce him who he is. And put them the cacao on Facebook and Instagram everywhere so we can attract the
and then June 12th, that will be Eleanor.
Yeah.
Coping up with rejection. She's a psychiatric nurse. And then Estefan for June 13.
Maria, can you make the promotional notification for
social
media?
Yeah, for personal growth and motivation. So yeah, please come this coming Friday for do's and don'ts of sales. 7 p.m. this Friday.
Next Friday, you mean?
This Friday?
This Friday.
Oh, you said 12.
No, 12 is Eleanor.
Eleanor next week.
Okay, everybody.
Thank
you. I would just want to share that we had a healing and sharing a meetup today. That's every Wednesday, 2:30 to 3:30. That's like super confidential. So whomever joined the meeting, we have to sign the waiver, virtual waiver, through bubble waiver, that everything's confidential. And then we respect each other.
Again, via Zoom?
Yeah.
I'm not going to send any invitation. You know the number.
Yeah, I'm working that time. 2:30 I'm working.
So is anything else? Anything else? We'll see you on
Bernadette,
Friday.
do you have any question, Bernadette?
Where's Bernadette? She's gone?
Is it clear on your end, the presentation? Is it clear? Are you using your desktop or your cell phone?
Bernadette's not saying anything. Okay,
She's
so how about I invite the sales master Bikana to finishing up this meeting. Hey Bikana, you wanna wrap up this meeting? Hey Bikana. I think she's in the washroom. Can you do it for us, Leah? Damo Master Leah. Finishing up the meeting.
Thank you, Jody, for the nice presentation of the products. And thank you everyone for keep motivating us. And thank you for being attentive. Have a nice evening.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the opportunity.
Bye.
Thank you,
Okay, bye.
Theody.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.